And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. And we were talking to the chieftain here, but I'm going to run over and get that air current first. I get excited over these. If I get all of these, I can fly. Flying's a good thing. All right. And I got company. There's another player up here. Okay, we're going to talk to Alphino here. We're trying to find out more about this flying whale. Black and white. Alphino has that familiar look in his eye, which can mean only one thing. What? He's hungry? So, Azislaw is home to the forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that it is as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. All right, let's talk to this guy first. Hey, buddy. If Netherings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Canoe Valley, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to the moon and the moon to the sun, Netherlings must greet Canoe Valley with a bow. Okay, good to know. A little respect doesn't hurt. When in Rome, as they say. Where is this guy? Down this way. Ah, there he is. Okay, so, oh no, we didn't. We were supposed to bow first. All right, let's bow. And again, we can do it by emote if you want to. Or we can type it in. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow. Traveler from below, Canoe Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words, and she remembers. Oh, it's a girl. How could you tell? In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the White is the one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, He gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vandu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Canoe Valley knows no tales like this. Okay. I guess back up the hill. Quite the story. So he started out as a real whale. Now he's, what, a god? Kind of? Demigod? So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes, technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Nope. Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. I do. What are they fishing for? Sky fishing? My gods, that's it. Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you. Oh, don't do that. From what we've observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, he fled, but not before devouring another island to restore his strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close enough, enabling our resident icon slayer to engage it directly. Well, that'd be us. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Roland fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Yeah, do what I must do. He won't fail, and if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do. If the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait, and not just any island, mind, I want a mouthful of most. Or at most. Black and white, complete. There's a wind current with this one. Alphinaud loves it when a plan comes together. Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By the way, a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sunao. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Slay? What a dangerous place to live. I'd like to go sleepwalking and step off the end. Might be a little bit dangerous. The Traumatane is upon us. The white feasts, and Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Do you really? Hear me, Chief Sanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vandu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way. We have the power to strike down the impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sono to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Pontinent. Very well, Netherlands, when you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sanu. On that you have my word. Come, Roland, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. All right, we gotta go find Sid. I think he's up around the corner. He's around the bend. Okay, I see now that there appear to be some of the blue things. They weren't here before, so they're popping up now. You have to watch your map for those. There's a couple of them popping up here. And they're probably wind currents. Yep, that one is. Gunu Vanu wishes that he could choose his family. Oh, he's having family problems, eh? Netherlands coming is fortuitous as late or season rains. Gunu Vanu and Gunu Vanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. So he has a layabout brother that's failing. All Vanu in Oak Vanu must undergo a rite of passage for respect of others in tribe. Otherwise, no better than Nestling brother fails trials 7 times. Must try to do an 8th time soon. 8 times. No Vanu ever fails that trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day in sky no longer burns. Gunu Vanu sees Netherlands help others like wind which brings seeds to bloom, and Gunu Vanu would ask for his help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Gunu Vanu has a plan. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlands. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision our family faces. Brother's name is Gunu Vanu, and he roosts. He roosts? Gunu Vanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, or Gunu Vanu stays nestling forever. Okay, so let's see. There's another one over here. Gunu Valley. Their names are also similar. Netherling sings out Gunu Vanu. He's skilled at 2 things: finding shade for napping and running away when chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. Okay. You got something else? He's got another quest, too. Sleepless in Oak Vanu. Ganu Valley is looking around nervously with bloodshot eyes. Ganu Valley cannot escape an unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs and desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has idea to soothe bugs, droning but delirious from exhaustion. Netherlands goes in Ganu Valley's stead. To east lies gurgle grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamoro Kampa meat. Netherlands brings Ganu Valley 3, and storm in ears recedes to dull drizzle. Okay, so you want some kind of plant. All right, we got other people to talk to, looking for that feller. There's 2 more over here. Hey, we're lucky they're all together. Netherling finds Ganuvanu easily. Look under every tree in village. Ganuvanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrises. Say to Ganuvani, wake up! And Netherling come to know true meaning of panic. So we scare him to death. Ganuvanu never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Ganuvanu soars like griffin in his dreams. Kanuvanu not see him since sunrise. All right, well, we just have to start looking in trees, I guess. Let's head this way. Well, there's shade right here. Okay, there's somebody underneath that stairway. That's him. He's hiding in the shade, just like they said. He's not under a tree, though. All right, what we were supposed to do, we were supposed to yell at him, wake up. Okay, we're going to do that with the keyboard. So, wake up. And with an exclamation point, we're going to yell it at him. Oh, Ganuvanu wake. Yes, he is. Ganuvanu works. He works hard. A Netherling. No wings, fleshy beak, not Vanu. Certainly Netherling should not sneak up on Vanu that slumbers, claws cut sharper than fierce gale. What? Ganuvanu's brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage? Ganuvanu passes right and is no longer nestling. Heavens shine on Ganuvanu this day. Worry of failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now, with Netherling's help, Ganuvanu casts off weight and soars higher than any in Oak Zundu imagines. All right. Well, we got one. What do we need anyway? Oh, that's not it. Travel. Nope, that ain't it. Travel. Where we at? Sea of Clouds down here. Oh, we got 3 out of 5. We need 2 more of those, and we need 1 more that we can find, and then we'll be able to fly. Sweet. God, in the old days, you had to get 100 of these things. They've made it so much easier, so much quicker. All right, so what are we looking for up here? We were looking for some grass that the bugs don't like or something. And, huh. All right, well, oh, there's Sid's airship. Oh, there's the last Ethernet, ether current, I should say. What? Go away. Go away. Don't fall off the side. Oh, look who's here. That's Beryl Spencer is in our group. That's my son. All right, so he's waiting for us because I'm going to need help fighting that whale. So he's going to help us. All right, let me talk to Sid here. Our Isgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed to spare, and every like forged by the manufacturer's master craftsman. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Roland, let Wedge know when your party is ready. Okay. All right. So we got Laura Croft in with us here. Let's talk to Wedge, see if we're close yet. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Roland, are you ready to hunt the white whale? After you, then. Roland, all aboard. Okay. This is the quest. Let's get ready. I'll get ready and we'll go in. I'm taking my son, Jeff, and Laura Croft. All right. We should be all ready to go. All right, here we go. He's a big booger. All right, here we go. And that was a hard hit. Whoa, that was quick. Wow, that was very quick. I'm on another computer over here, that's why I'm facing this way. Roland's dead already. Yeah, Roland didn't last very long. He's just sleeping. He's okay. Well, if Roland wasn't dead already, he'd have been dead after that. Yeah, there's usually 8 people in this. So it's just me and Beryl. Man, the wind blew and the you-know-what flew. All right, back to the dragon killer. One hit wonder. All right, that was it. Sweet. Roland, wake up. Told you he was just sleeping. Well, did we get what we came for? There it is. There's the key. Uh-oh. Echo.
Darkness, light to none, known. Hark, receiver, blessing, small.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Okay, so a little explanation of the crystal thing that we just watched before we continue. We get our power from Hydaelyn, that big crystal, the big, huge crystal at the start of the game. And she, we lost her powers when the dragon took them away from us. That little dragon, who is actually the big dragon that is now formed in a little and travels with us. And we're slowly getting our power back from Hydaelyn. That's what this crystal thing is. So every time we get another one of those crystals back, our power's coming back from Hydaelyn. So anyway, that's just a little explanation. If it has been 3 years. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much have you have grown?
He has what we seek.
What?
That he
This?
does. The key to Aziz La and the secrets of Alag.
She sucker punched me.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
The dragon's supposed to be protecting me. That bum.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
This old fart can barely walk, he's so old. Oh, that's a nifty trick. Sweet. Follow the yellow brick road, I guess. Why did they always laugh the same? Bwah ha 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 ha. That must be an evil thing. And they always walk so slow. You just gonna leave me here all purple and stuff?
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
If you say so. Some kind of barrier. Are we supposed to be breathing this air? Huh. As is law, I presume. Forgive me, Roland. Had I known what was happening, maybe I could have done something to stop them. I doubt it. Alas, Wedge and I were all still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all of our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for yet we live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. And we got another air current out of it. What? I was supposed to talk to Alphino. All right. A difference of opinion. Alphino seems determined to put all thoughts of failure aside and turn his mind to the struggles ahead. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sanu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise's needs. Okay. Well, we'll just leave Laura Croft out for now and go about our business.
Wait, something is amiss.
And what would that be? Oh, there's still another group. It wasn't just the Archbishop. Garlemond is after the Archbishop as well.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
You been sucking helium? His voice a little high.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
It's the Emperor. What's he doing here? I thought Ishgardian's responsible for the disappearance of our scouts.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, thanks for the information. We had no idea what Alice, whatever it is, was.
You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to here. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Now, I don't understand why they have to kill these people.
They are not his thralls!
That's true. Maybe that's why they think that they're thralls. They're not. Whoa! We got an ally coming
Where
in?
did that come from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Take cover!
Okay, hide. Guess who?
Your Radiance. We must withdraw.
chicken poops. The hell is that? That thing's huge. It's bigger than that island.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
You better hope not.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Why not? Yeah, we didn't know what Azisla was. Remember when we asked Sid what it was? He didn't know. So we got a little bit more information on it than we had. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varus Zosgalvus, in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forget me. This is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of the Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sano of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Lucia and her mount. You can, this mount here you can buy for real money. I have one character that has it. Unfortunately, it's a single player purchase. I generally don't do single player purchases. The ones that I usually get, let's see if I've got any here. If I buy one, generally it's something like this. I bought this one. And the reason I don't mind buying these is it's account wide. When you buy one of these, all your characters can use it. If you buy one of those things, only that person can use it, which is kind of not a nice thing. But anyway. All right, let's go check on Sid, I guess. Oh, what are we still looking for? Yeah, we've got one more quest one. And do we have it? Did we get it? Okay. It may be what we're talking to Sid about, so we'll just I don't know how in the hell we keep from burning our ass with this thing. Wheels of fire. Who'd have thought that was a good idea? Hey, let's put wheels on our feet and set them on fire. What? What's the point? Couldn't cook hot dogs while we're riding around. Hey, Sid, you guys okay? Did you see the Imperials? Thank the 12 of you you're alive, Roland. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphino. What in the seventh hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up on the Ascian in tow, with an Ascian in tow, and now the damn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this? A procession of notable bastards. Who's next? The keeper of the seventh bloody gate? Now, what you need to know about Sid is he's one of the Emperor's people. He came over to our side years ago. He was their greatest engineer. No one so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to hear of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sanu sends his warmest regards, Roland. That was much talk of westerly winds. Oh, there was much talk of westerly winds. I just remembered where the other ether thing is. We have a quest we didn't do. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, OK Zundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Az's law. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? All right, before we take off, though, remember that quest line we took to... The guy said the little insects were buzzing in his ear, and he wanted us to find some grass. We didn't do that. Normally I would do that before I fought the whale, but my son was ready to go into the fight, so I didn't want to keep him waiting. So we'll see if we can find... Let's see, it's up ahead here. Someplace. Oh, over there. There's something glowing. Something glittering. Gurgle grass. We need 3 of these. There's another one. And then I think there's one up the hill here, if I remember. All right, we're going to head back down and turn this in and see if we can fly. There's our guy. Sleepless nights make Ganu Valley's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Ganu Valley needs? Yep, 3 of them, right? Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become substance for gurgle grass, and big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. The hell does that mean? All right. So I think we can fly now. And, yep, we can fly now in this area. We need to go back and get on Sid's ship and carry on to Azizla, or whatever we need to do next. But that's a story for another day. I'm going to end it here, and we'll carry on in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.